Hi, it's Campbell County Football's pregame coverage here on the WLAF Gold's Tire Shop Sports Network. Jim Freeman along with the head coach of the Cougars, Coach Justin Price. Coach, a tough loss on Friday night to a very good football team. What are some of the questions that may have been answered for you in that first game?
Well, obviously it was a tough loss, and to be down the way we were, to battle back, really proud of the effort and the ability to stay within ourselves throughout the game. But, there's a lot of things answered. I felt like our young quarterback made some really good plays that we're going to be able to build on with him. I thought our offensive line did some good things, and we ran the ball well. Receivers made some great catches. And then defensively, I felt like we were able to get them off the field some. And then just, there was a big play, and Ferguson went down again and stripped it and recovered it. So just the ability to make them to keep snapping the football. Obviously there's some things we got to work on, but, there's a lot of things that we saw last Friday that were good for us.
Any questions that may still be looming out there?
I think just the eliminating the turnovers, obviously offensively, is key. Against good teams, if you turn the football over, it's going to be hard to overcome that. And then being able to score inside the red zone. I think we got down there twice. I know once really close and didn't score, and then threw an interception kind of close in the end zone. So the red zone offense is so important. So we got to make sure that we're executing down there. And then defensively is, just little things, making better tackles, getting our reads there, and then getting where we need to be, playing a little bit faster. And a lot of that just comes with being comfortable with what you're doing, and then a lot of that has to do with the team you're playing. Chattanooga Central was very fast on offense, and they executed well. So, hopefully that this week we'll be able to see a little bit better in all of those areas.
Campbell County visiting Heritage tonight here on Lilliard Field. Coach, is there one play, if there is one play out there, which play would you like to have back from last week's game?
I think it's early in the game. We got down inside the red zone. It's, I think, first and go from the 3 or 4, whatever it was, and just not being able to punch that in with 4 plays. I don't know if it's one I'd like to have back, but just those series of plays of, trying to find a way to score out there. And it's hard down there. I mean, everybody's going to be up in the box, and receivers going to have somebody in their face. And so, a lot of that I think is us. We as a coach, I didn't have us prepared to score there. And that's something that we've worked on some this week, and that I think we'll be more prepared for.
Well, we turned the page to Heritage tonight, a team that lost at Maryville a week ago. I'm not sure that anybody can get any kind of reading on your team after playing a team like Maryville. Yeah,
we kind of turn the film on, and you see Maryville, the reason they are what they are. They set the standard of high school football in the state of Tennessee, if not parts of the country. I mean, just a phenomenal the way that they play, the way that they the success that they've had over the last 20 years or so. So, but at the same time, Heritage played hard, and you can tell that program has a lot of energy in it right now with the new coach. And obviously, we were able to see some good and bad things that they did against Maryville.
Well, the former Tennessee assistant is the head coach at Heritage. What does he bring to this team that maybe doesn't come with most head coaching? Well,
I think his, kind of known, I think, for the RPO offense. And so Coach he'll definitely put us in some binds defensively, and most coaches do. Most offenses on the whiteboard should work. So, he's going to put our guys in some binds, and we've got to be able to be where we're supposed to be and then respond to what they do at times and go make a play. So there's no doubt that our defense will be challenged, and then offensively, looking at their 4-2 defense, you see a little bit of blitzes, but the big thing for us offensively is to control what we can, execute at a high level, and then defensively, just when we're in those challenges and in those spots where they could go either way, whether they're going to run, pass, or the quarterback's going to run it or keep it. We got to just make sure we're where we're supposed to be and make the tackle.
Well, it's not every week you play on grass. Last time you played on grass was actually Chattanooga a season ago. You'll play on grass twice this year, and, of course, tonight is a grass field.
Yeah, it's we don't even practice on it anymore, so it's I don't foresee it being any issues for us. Mm-hmm. Obviously, cleaning the jerseys may be a little harder, but I think that our guys just need to be prepared to play and play within ourselves, play with a lot of confidence, and all the other stuff that's out of our control, just let it be.
Well, this is a Bermuda field. We were over there on Wednesday. Matthew Moore and I were sizing things up on the venue there. and it's a very, very fast field, very short Bermuda. You're playing on a putting green almost.
Yeah, a good Bermuda field's awesome to play. We had one here for years, and like I said, I think so. Our guys just need to make sure, what if we're running routes or playing, you got to keep, play within yourself and within your frame, and be in positions, and that's the key. And so I say it'll be nice to be back on a little bit of Bermuda grass.
About your offense, getting ready for this game tonight, you always say we take what we get. What do you think you may get tonight with your offense?
Well, it looks to me defensively they're kind of playing some too high stuff, and they'll play some man free, but they may show something against us we've not seen. So we got to be prepared for all that. But I feel like our offense is built to have answers against most things that we're going to see. So it's just one, it starts with Landon making the correct decision and making the right choice, which I feel comfortable that he's going to do that, and then. The receivers, if they're asked to block on the perimeter, doing that. If it's asked to make a great catch, to do that. And then if they decide to defend our pass, we got to be able to run the football. And we were able to do that some last week. And so it's it's one thing about it offensively. Sometimes when you go into a game, you don't know exactly what to expect, so you have to have some answers built in. And we feel comfortable that we do, and then just go out and execute them.
I thought that with Will Lester in the backfield last week that he was just his old self from back in middle school days.
Yeah, Will's he's a big football player, and he's fast and explosive, and that's a tough matchup for defenses, and I think it complements what we're trying to do out wide very well. And Will has some very nice runs for us, and I expect him to do the same tonight.
Defensively, what's on the board for your team tonight on that side of the ball?
Well, I think number one, it does start with Will Lester. He's our linebacker over there, almost a 4-year starter for us, and so we need Will to be playing to the top of his game. And he played well last week, but I believe he can even take it to another step, and I think he will tonight.
Special teams, Eli Austin, a nice night, his opening night as a senior, kicking, doing your placement work for you.
Yeah, PATs are so big, and in close game, you never know when those PATs are going to come back, or they're going to help you win or lose, either one. And we've had a few games over the years that I've been here like that. And so I think Eli is doing a really good job. We're blocking pretty good up front, and the hole and the snap are there because there's a lot of pieces that go, and the timing is so important. And just really proud of that unit last week.
Coach, maybe one big key to this game tonight for you.
I think number one is protect the football. I think offensively we have to be able to protect the football, eliminate the turnovers, end each drive with a kick, whether that's a PAT or sometimes you have to punt it. That's okay, but let's make them either drive the field or let's go score some points. But the key is let's protect the football.
Very good, Coach. We wish you well. We thank you for your time. Good luck tonight and have some fun.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, thank you. Head Coach Justin Price and his Cougars set to take on the Heritage Mountaineers here in just moments. Stay connected. This is the WLAF Tools Tire Shop Sports Network.